What's up, guys? My name is Miles.
And my name is Fez.
And this is The Commodity. And today we are doing part 2 of 101 facts about the Philippines. Now, yesterday's video, once it hit Marcos, I noticed that a lot of comments said that it kind of derailed from there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So a lot of people said that those facts were incorrect. So we don't know. We're just reacting. But hopefully, the next 40, 50 facts that we learn right now will be factual.
I think we got 51 facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, 51. Let's go ahead and hop in.
Let's do it.
Manila was named after the white flowers that grow on mangrove trees, the Nilad, or Scyphophora hydrophilacea if you're a scientist, or just a tedious
Scyphophora
knob.
hydrophilacea.
The phrase Malinad translates to there are Nilad there. Number 52. The first Filipino saint came from Manila. Named Lorenzo Ruiz, he was executed in Japan for refusing to renounce his Christianity, despite having been brutally tortured. As such, Ruiz is also the patron saint of the Philippines. Number 53. The southernmost district of the city of Manila is called Malate, which is thought to be a corruption of the Tagalog word malate, meaning salty, which was, incidentally, my nickname at school. Don't ask.
Why did they say
No, seriously, don't. Just forget
You can hear
about
him in
it,
the
alright?
background.
Mm-hmm.
Number 54. When viewed from above, Manila's city hall looks like a coffin. It was designed to look like a shield of the Knights Templar emblazoned with a cross to symbolize the protection of the country under the Roman Catholic Church. But no, that's a coffin. That just looks exactly like a coffin. That's what that is. Number 55.
That backfired.
Being in such close proximity to China has obviously had a profound effect on the Philippines. Unsurprisingly, Manila's Chinatown dates back to the 16th century, making it the oldest Chinatown in the world, not including actual Chinese towns.
56. While promoting the film Brokedown Palace in 1998, American actress Claire Danes described Manila, in which the production filmed for several months, as a ghastly and weird city.
Oh, wow.
She went on to say that Manila smelled of cockroaches with rats all over, and that there is no sewage system and the people do not have anything. No arms, no legs, no eyes.
I'll bet she is not welcome back.
No.
In response, Manila's city council voted to declare Danes persona non grata and banned all of her movies from being shown in the city.
Wow.
Number 57. Tomas Claudio
Touche.
Street in Manila was named after the first Filipino victim of the First World War. Claudio moved to the United States as a young man in search of a better life before deciding to enlist in the US Army in 1917. The following year, he died a month after being wounded whilst fighting in Europe. The Philippine government later decided to name one of the streets in Manila in his honor. Number 58. But enough about the apparently ghastly and weird city of Manila. The country's most populous city is Quezon City, with a population of 2,761,720 people, over 1 million more
That's
than Manila.
beautiful.
That's
Quezon
really cool.
City actually was the nation's capital between 1948 and 1976, when it was moved to Manila. Number 59. Marikina City in Luzon is often called the shoe capital of the Philippines, owing to its large shoe industry. The area doubled down on its reputation in 2002 with the construction of the world's largest pair of shoes. The beefy brogues measure at over 5 meters long, almost 2.5 meters wide, and 2 meters high.
So we did see in one of our videos, they have them in like a museum or something. Or it's not a museum, but it's a huge pair of shoes.
Yeah, they got the world record. Now, my question is it from making shoes, or is it like one of the places like where style comes from for shoes?
Yeah.
Number 60. Really makes sense, but you do what you like, Chris. Canlaon City, located on the Philippine island of... Jacob, I can't say it. Negros, is home to the Wonder Tree of Canlaon, a massive tree that is estimated to be around 1,330 years old.
Number 61. Often considered the unofficial national dish of the Philippines. Adobo is a dark stew of chicken and pork cooked in soy sauce, vinegar, crushed garlic, bay leaf, and black peppercorns. The flavor is so popular that you can buy adobo flavored varieties of Filipino snack foods such as nuts, chips, noodle soups, and corn crackers.
That's cool.
Number 62. One of the most interesting Philippine dishes is balut. And by interesting, I mean deeply unappetizing and frankly
that's
unsettling. Very simply, balut is a boiled fertilized duck egg with a half-developed bird embryo inside. It is said to be an aphrodisiac, which is incorrect.
If it's good, it's good.
Number 63. Other unique Filipino dishes include camaro, which are field crickets fried in soy sauce, vinegar, and sugar. Papaitan, a stew made from goat or cow innards, flavored with the animal's own bile. And soup, number 5. A soup made out of the testicles and penis of a bull, which again is considered an aphrodisiac for some strange, unknown reason.
I am a big believer in you can make anything taste good.
I can't do bile. That can actually make you sick.
Well, I'm sure there's a way that they cook it to where it doesn't. Or they wouldn't serve it.
Nintendo 64.
You're possibly
Owing
right.
to the shortage of tomatoes during the Second World War, the Philippines has a ketchup alternative made with, prepare yourself, bananas. Yes, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. The sauce isn't naturally red, so it is dyed to match ketchup's traditional crimson hue. At number 65. It has been estimated that Filipinos send about 400 million text messages every day, adding up to roughly 142 billion texts per year.
The biggest text capital.
That's more than the total number of daily text messages sent in the US and Europe combined. As such, the Philippines is now known as the text messaging capital of the world.
Number
I said
66.
it first.
In 2014, Time magazine ranked Makati, a city in the Manila metropolitan area, as the selfie capital of the world. Yes, it
we
is
heard that
apparently
too.
Filipinos that struggle the most with the trappings of modern vanity. 'Tis folly, I say. Folly! Number 67. In rural parts of the Philippines, most women give birth at home. A local custom involves burying the baby's placenta beneath the house, often along with an object that symbolizes what the parents hope the child will grow up to be. In urban areas, however, this practice is prohibited by the health authorities because you are literally burying bio-waste underneath your house. Number 68.
That's
Mature members of the Bagobo, the largest indigenous group in the country, are known to practice tooth sharpening, in which a file is used to grind their pearly whites to a point. The group also blacken their teeth using burnt plant matter as
I can't even file my nails because I don't like the feeling.
Yeah, could you imagine having it on your teeth?
That's cringy.
Mama,
no, I mean
shark dude.
looks like badass.
Crazy.
I guess. I mean,
It looks crazy.
You
It
would
looks
look dangerous,
intense. Like there's a dude that like has his full body tattooed, black eyes.
like a snake.
Yeah, has his tongue split, and then he has the filed teeth to look like a
But I can't
dragon
even.
or
I don't even
something.
like that feeling on my fingers.
black pointy teeth are a sign of beauty. Obviously. Number
Obviously.
69.
I've been doing this all wrong.
He blurred out
Not to
69.
people who are willing to waste perfectly good military hardware, the people of the Philippines repurposed thousands of army jeeps that the US military left behind after the Second World War and turned them into public transportation vehicles called jeepneys. Modern versions of the jeepney can accommodate up to 18 people and are often creatively adorned in vivid and colorful kitsch designs, including paintings of basketball stars, cartoon
Ferrari.
characters, religious sayings, and even flashing neon lights.
Julius Christ.
There are roughly 50,000 jeepneys operating in Manila alone. Number 70.
But those are going away, aren't
In fact,
they? Isn't that what
Filipinos
people
are so
said?
proud of their
don't
jeepneys
know.
that they even sent one to be exhibited at the Philippine Pavilion at the 1964 New York World's Fair to stand as a national image of the Filipino people.
That's cool.
Number 71.
Yeah, they a lot of comments have said that they were going to discontinue them because they're extremely horrible on the environment. I mean, they're
I didn't know
war jeeps. I don't remember the last war we used a jeep in.
Yeah.
So
Filipinos are known to observe an extremely long Christmas season, beginning with the playing of carols in September
Wow.
and ending for most people on the 6th of January with the Feast of the Three Kings.
I love Christmas
around
music.
4 months.
Just makes me feel so warm
This makes
inside.
it the longest Christmas season in the world. Number 72. As part of the festivities, Filipinos often celebrate Simbang Gabi, or Night Mass, where devoted Catholics attend 9 dawn services in a row leading up to Christmas Eve.
Wow.
If a person attends all 9
That's
masses,
tough.
it is said their wish will be granted. But with services beginning as early as 4 a.m., the holiday conflicts with my personal belief to not wake up that early
don't know
in
if
my
I can
life
make it.
ever.
I
That's what
agree.
Jesus would have wanted. Number 73. Another
Considering
notable
he's
Philippine
British.
holiday is the Day of Valor, which honors those who fought during the Battle of Bataan in the Second World War. After the battle, approximately 75,000 Filipino and American troops were forced by the Japanese to march over 100 kilometers to prisoner camps. Thousands died of exhaustion, starvation, or execution. Number 74. There is a figure in Filipino folklore known as the... Really? You want me to say that? Oaswang. A mythical, shape-shifting evil spirit that combines traits of vampires, witches, and ghouls. The Aswang is said to eat fetuses and small children, favoring their hearts and livers.
I think we learned about that
The
one.
organs of the young are particularly delicious. Number 75. Basketball is the most popular sport in the Philippines. The Philippines Basketball Association is the first and oldest league in Asia, and the second oldest in the world, after the National Basketball Association in the United States.
That's interesting.
Number 76.
Doesn't PBA stand for something here in the U.S.?
PBS.
Professional Bowling Association.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I was like, PBA sounds so familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. And then, it's bowling.
Mm-hmm.
Though cockfighting has long been abolished in many nations, it is still very popular in the Philippines. In fact, the country is home to a huge cockfighting competition known as the World Slasher Cup, staged in Manila's Araneta Coliseum. That is not good. That's not good. Number 77. Spider fighting in the Philippines is extremely popular with young people who will even store multiple spiders in Matchbox stables. Apparently,
You watched the
Filipino
video
youth
on
aren't
that.
too good for Pokemon Go. Snobs, the lot of them. Number 78.
Snobs.
Filipinos love a good shopping mall, or shopping centre, as we daintily call them here in jolly old England.
That's
In
huge.
fact, the Philippines is home to 3 of the 10 largest shopping malls in the world. Number 79. The Philippines is the world's largest exporter of coconuts and tropical fruits, such as papaya and mangosteen. Mangosteen, which I now
coconut.
understand is not named after nor in any way related to Bruce Springsteen, has been cultivated in Southeast Asia for thousands of years. Number 80.
I don't even know what those are.
I don't
Very
either.
real first names that very real Filipino parents chose for their very real Filipino children include Bing, Bong, Bambi, Joker, Honey Boy, Girly, Peanuts, and Bum Bum. These aren't especially gendered either. You genuinely may bump into middle-aged men called Babe.
Number 81. The modern yo
It's interesting.
yo was invented by a Filipino-American by the name of Pedro Flores. In fact, the word yo-yo comes from yo-yo, which means come back in
Yo-yo.
Ilocano, the third most widely spoken native language in the Philippines. Number 82. The antibiotic erythromycin, an important antibiotic widely used to treat chest infection, was discovered by a Filipino physician named Abelardo Aguilar in 1949.
Thank you,
Erythromycin is
Mr.
especially
Aguilar.
useful for people who are allergic to penicillin and has saved millions of lives.
Yeah.
Good work, buddy. Number 83. The University of Santo Tomas in Manila was founded by Dominican monks in 1611. That makes it older than America's
We have been told to react to one of the universities about 1 million times.
Yeah, the world's
Oldest?
or
it's Asia's
Asia's
oldest.
oldest university.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only video that I could find on it though was a foreigner like just
Visits.
talking about it and visiting it. But he didn't, from what I saw, because I just skipped through, he didn't really show a lot of the actual university. It was more
So
of him
if you
talking.
guys want to see us react to the university, please link us a video that would actually let us see the university and
Right.
stuff. To be fair, I don't know what I would say. It's old, so I bet you it's got a lot of old landmarks.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm
kinda
sure
stuff.
it looks really good too.
Harvard University, which was not founded until 1636. Number 84. In terms of student population, the University of Santo Tomas is also the world's largest Catholic university in a single campus.
Wow.
Mazel tov. Am I using that right?
Mazel tov.
Number 85. During his visit to the Philippines in 2015, the concluding mass given by Pope Francis in Manila's Luneta Park on the 18th of January was attended by an estimated 6 million Filipinos.
It must have been the rainy
This became
season.
the largest ever papal gathering in history, surpassing a record set by Pope John Paul II during World Youth Day in 1995, which was also held in Luneta Park.
Wow.
Number 86. Contestants from the Philippines have won numerous major international beauty pageant titles. 3 for Miss Universe,
So we've
6 for Miss
heard.
International, 1 for Miss World, and 5 for Miss Earth titles, making it the
Miss
second
Earth.
most successful
Never even
nation
heard of
behind
that.
the apparent stunners
It's a thing.
from Venezuela.
Oh, I know, obviously.
Number 87.
It's just funny. It's like
In 1992, Pepsi...
it's like we assume that we have the most beautiful people in the universe, you know, without knowing other people in the universe. And then we got Miss World. It's like, okay, well, we're gonna cover Miss World, so.
decided to combat low sales with a promotion they dubbed Number Fever, in which numbers printed on the inside of bottle caps corresponded to cash rewards. At the campaign's conclusion, the company announced that the grand prize of 1 million pesos would be awarded to whomever found a cap emblazoned with the number 349, of which only 1 would be released. However, due to a third-party manufacturing
They had
error,
multiple ones.
instead of producing a single 349 bottle cap, Pepsi ended up with over 800,000 of them.
Wow.
Number 88.
So
Pay
they
up,
obviously
son.
didn't pay up, right?
I'd be like, pay up. Where's my money?
I mean, they.
I'm sure you could go to court over it.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. They might have had to.
Initially, Pepsi denied responsibility for the mistake and refused to pay up, which unsurprisingly sparked widespread outrage in the form of lawsuits,
Yeah.
property damage, and even riots. The
Wow.
violence was so severe that several people lost their lives. Pepsi ultimately spent over 200 million Philippine pesos in settlements, not to mention the cost of the damage to their reputation. Number 89. A less upsetting cola-based Philippine fact regards Jazz Cola, a brand of soft drink produced by Pepsi rivals Coca-Cola exclusively for the Philippine market.
Jazz
The drink is
Cola.
available only in the Philippines and is in fact specifically targeted at consumers in the Visayas region in the middle of the country. Some sources have reported
You can get it in Atlanta, Georgia,
Jazz Cola.
at the Coca-Cola factory. They have every flavor of Coke that they ever make available there for you to try, and some of them are horrendous.
Really?
Some country, you know, the taste buds in some countries are
different.
just so different.
Yeah.
that Jazz Cola fuels Visayan pride among its
Jazz
teen
Cola
consumers.
sounds like it tastes good.
Number 90.
I'm sure it is.
In 1977, the entirety of Calawit Island in the western Philippines was declared to be a wildlife sanctuary and game reserve by the Marcos administration to save endangered animals in Kenya, Africa. The sanctuary contains both African and endemic Philippine wildlife, such as zebras, giraffes, gazelles, sea turtles, and Palawan peacock pheasants.
Those are so pretty.
Number 91. In 2011, a group of Filipino dwarves led by Alejandro de Ron Jr. announced their plan to establish the country's first colony for little people, in order to escape daily harassment and discrimination. At the time, de Ron was a 35-year-old bartender working at the Hobbit House, the country's only restaurant.
Oh
run
yeah,
entirely
we
by
learned about
Filipinos.
this.
Yeah.
Number 92. Back when the area now known as Texas was under Spanish colonial rule, it was also known as Nuevas Filipinas, or Nuevo Reino de Filipinas, respectively translating
Texas
to
was?
New Philippines and New Kingdom of the Philippines.
Oh, wow.
Eventually, the name was dropped in favor of just Texas, because everything is bigger in Texas, except the names of things. Number 93. On the 5th of December 1965, a 1-megaton nuclear bomb fell into the Philippine Sea close to Japan when the attack jet to which it was attached accidentally fell off the carrier.
That's
The
insane.
pirates, aircraft, and the nuclear bomb were never recovered. And it wasn't until 1989 that the Pentagon revealed that this had even happened. Number
Wow.
94. There's a popular souvenir that tourists can purchase in the Philippines known as a barrel man, which consists
It's
of a
got
small
the
statuette
penis.
of a man stood inside a round wooden barrel. When the barrel is removed, the male figure inside is exposed, revealing a side-splitting
Surprise!
erection. Oh, how we laughed. How we laughed. Number 95. The Cagayan battles of 1582, which occurred in northern Luzon, are the only recorded battles known to have involved European infantry fighting against samurai warriors.
Wow.
Number 96. Every nation in the world except the Philippines and the strange, tiny Catholic city-state of Vatican City allow for some form of divorce. Though Muslims in the Philippines do have the right to divorce in accordance with their religion, the only option available to most Filipinos who can't bear the sight of their former loved one is annulment. As such, the Philippines is the only UN nation in which divorce is generally illegal.
Wow.
Really?
Number 97.
We'd
The
both be
Philippines
screwed.
accounts for roughly 43% of the planet's gin consumption. That's gin credible.
43%.
What? It's fact number 97. It's not all going to be gold, okay? Number 98. In 1844, the Philippines moved from one side of the international date line to the other, which had the curious effect of completely eliminating the 31st of December 1844 from the history of the Philippines.
Huh.
Wow.
Number 99. According to a study carried out in 2013, 85% of people in the Philippines have a favorable view of the United States. Hilariously, the study found that 84% of Americans have a favorable view of their own country, making the Philippines the most pro-American country in the world, more so than America itself.
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious, dude.
Number 100. On the 4th of May 2006, 3,738 women in Manila set the world record for the most women
I think I heard about
simultaneously
this.
breastfeeding. Muzzle tough.
Muzzle
I
tough.
don't know, I still feel like I'm not using it right.
Hey babies, it's fact 101. That's exciting, isn't it? In August of 2016, it was discovered that a Filipino fisherman had found the world's largest natural pearl and had kept it under his bed for 10 years entirely unaware of its worth.
Wow.
Now known as the Pearl of Puerto. The pearl weighs in at a staggering 34 kilograms. So that was 101 facts
How would you not go get that checked out?
How would you not like understand what you have?
Well, so in my head, I picture a pearl to be just a perfect little ball.
Yeah.
And I would find this, I'd be like, this is some prehistoric gum. So we're just going to hold on to it. But I would have probably been like, what is this? And then took it somewhere.
My favorite out of this whole thing was the Philippines is more pro-United States than the United States is.
That's pretty funny.
That's hilarious. But that just shows how positive the Philippines is.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
how hospitable they are. So
And
that's-
we've been not the best to them either. So the fact that they're still friendly with us and stuff like that
Right.
is pretty cool.
Yeah. No, this was very interesting. I hope that the facts were more accurate in this video than the past video.
Now this last part, I feel like we actually knew the majority.
A lot of these we did know. So that
Yeah.
that was really cool to know that we knew.
Yeah. And if you got any other cool facts, let us know down in the comments. And again, if you like this video, please hit the like button so the YouTube algorithm will get it out there a little bit more. If you want to see our future videos, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you'll know when our next videos drop. And if you want to support us directly, hit the join button and join our members program. And with that being said,
My name is Miles.
and my name is Fez.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Peace.
Out.